Greetings everybody, we're back again. This Mzansi Football, we're back, we're analyzing the football games. This Mzansi Football, which representative of the day, Lewandowski. I'm here with my analyst, my everyday analyst, my brother, my friend, my football my football brother. Yeah, we always here every time, man. We always here every time. Yeah, this the man that never disappoint me when we're doing this job. My brother, skip on, Buco man.
Next when I'm fair to skip on.
Mina mnandi, Bram.
Sure.
Yeah, Bram, Betway Premiership. Some of the teams back the dilemma match. Some of the teams only one matches left.
Yeah.
Stellenbosch, Orlando Pirates, back to the CAF. Orlando Pirates, CAF Champions League. They were into the semi-finals. Stellenbosch Football Club, they win the semi-finals of the CAF Confederation Cup. Mastalling and Stellenbosch, Bram.
Yeah.
Stellenbosch, Bram. But we are back there to Confederation Cup, CAF Confederations Cup.
Yeah.
Then what do you say to them, Bram? What do you say to Stellies having this season? They're competing for the top 3 again, Bram. They show that there's something special they are doing in the background stage.
Yeah, Stellenbosch is one of the consistent team. Like the time if you figure from NFG, we're like, yeah, it's one of those teams who's gonna add numbers and stuff. Mara, like they came with a plan of saying, "Guti, want to compete," and they showcase like they think Guti. They are one of the biggest team. You understand? Qualifying for a CAF Confederation for the second time in a row. You understand? It's a good thing. It's a motivation for your players from their first appearances, getting to semi-final. Like it was an achievement to them. Yeah, I think Stellenbosch there isn't much because we know Stellenbosch, man. It's one of the team like that have the best, I can say, recruitment. Because Stellenbosch they lose a player and go again. You
For replacement.
Sure. Because I just said no recently. The guy, I think it's President I think he's moving away from Stellenbosch. I'm not sure if it's
there's
like
a possibility,
real possibility to Pirates. You understand? That guy is one of the best Stellenbosch. Like he's consistent. They are losing players. You understand? They are losing that guy. What I know Stellenbosch.
There's Jabba.
You understand?
There's Palace.
Sure.
There's this guy. Who's this guy? There's De Jong.
You understand?
Like in that midfield, the Bram,
there's
like
a
it
lot
seemed
of
like
players.
it seemed like.
And what I like about them, they believe in young players. Look at that. I think is the boy was playing for ETS Galaxy. Yeah, that guy was playing for ETS Galaxy. Figure as a club. Feature as a club with Stellenbosch. Yeah, so Stellenbosch going to CAF Confederation. There's nothing I can say like to motivate them too much because that's one of the team that is consistent. And what I like, the same coach who get them to semi-final is going again with them. So he knows Uguti, the feeling of going there, and the players know they are familiar with the African football. Uguti, if I'm from South Africa and I'm going to play, maybe go Egypt, this is the mindset I must have. Because Egypt and South Africa, the way defense they react is totally different. You understand? We see like those games. We Al-Ahly, you understand? When Egypt is home, the Al-Ahly is playing against any other team from Africa, CAF football. Like it's very different. The fan base and everything. So I think going forward, Stellenbosch, the players and also the coach, they know Uguti. We are going to CAF again. This is what we are going to fix. This is the small thing that we did. Yeah. So there isn't much to say for Stellenbosch.
So Bram, Steve Barker, man.
Sure.
This coach is very underrated.
Too much.
But this coach, there's something special. There's something that is good with Steve Barker.
Yeah.
There's something Steve Barker is always identifying from our South African football. There's something Steve Barker is bringing to our South African football.
Yeah.
Like I've watched Steve Barker, Bram. Like he has improved a lot, Bram.
Too much.
And there are a lot of players that you can say these are the players that have produced for our country. These are the players that have produced for our national team. These are the players that have produced. They are now playing in Europe, Bram.
Yeah, man, bro. Like, that guy Steve Barker is like one of the underrated coaches. Like I'm amazed. Like from this time, it's like I don't know, but from this time I'm amazed. Like the guy, you understand? The guy doesn't get that recognition from South Africa that he need. I so wish this season PSL awards like the guy must like get the award that he deserves. Man. Like the guy has been like producing the players because I can say almost every season we know Stellenbosch losing players and all the stuff. He know the technical team and plus because what I know the technical team when they are recruiting for a player they include the coach. So meaning the guy also has an eye for a player.
Yeah.
You understand? Because after they lost Orenas, we're like okay, Orenas plus to Priest. We're like okay, Stellenbosch now they don't have a striking force. But they went for like one of the strikers that you don't think of. Just go to Cape Town Spurs. Understand? They acquired a striker from the Cupid. Understand those type. Like Yena, he's not that type of player of saying good. I need a big name to compete. That's what I like about Steve Barker. It doesn't need a big name to compete. It's just like a talent to compete. That's what I like about him. So yeah.
Yeah, Bram. Orlando Pirates, Bram, they're going back to the CAF Champions League.
Yeah.
They've been knocked out from the CAF semi-finals after so many years not being in the CAF Champions League. But they now.
Sure.
They're showing that we are hungry for the Champions League.
Sure.
First season semi-final. That's a miracle, Baba.
Hey, that was a good thing, yeah.
But we saw that miracle with our naked eyes.
Sure.
What do you say, Bram?
The Paris thing going to the CAF Champions League next season. We don't know what was going to happen because they lost a coach that was consistent.
That laid the foundation.
Sure.
That
they lost
bring back the
coach.
philosophy, that bring back the hunger, that believe in young players.
You understand?
That believe everyone can play in that team. That believe that team can compete with each
against
and every against big players, against each and every team in Africa. So they showed there.
Yeah. So I think Pirates, the players are there. They were. I doubt if there's a player maybe Pirates that is moving away. And what I like, they just introduce players like this new boy, Silipe. What I like, they're introducing players. They are coming more to the party, meaning they are preparing for next season.
Sure.
You understand, like CAF and also other stuff. So meaning the Pirates is ready for anything. Just that good now, they just need to acquire a good coach, a coach that can continue. You understand? And I like to say also the thing. I so wish they can acquire a coach that is familiar with African football.
Sure.
You understand? Not starting from fresh. Meaning good, he's coming with his own philosophy, and that can change the dynamic of all the players. Because starting a freshman as a coach, man, sometimes changes everything. You understand? Because some players take time to adapt. You understand? So I so wish Pirates can get a coach that is very adaptive, or maybe if they can go that coach or quickly adaptive to any environment, and also a coach that is familiar with African football. Because next season they are playing, and we're expecting them to go further with CAF Champions League from what they produced these 2 seasons. Yeah.
So Bram, Orlando Pirates won, Amazulu won today against
sure.
For PSL, and then Bram, Tito made an own goal.
Yeah.
Man, there is this boy who's coming. All right, man, King Vuidi.
Oh yeah, Gambo King Vuidi. Ukimvudi, it's one of the players Pirates they bought from him. Respect, he was doing good. I think the thing that made him to start on a very very low. I think it's also the
game time.
Sure, not like the game time matter, like the environment changing. Respect, it's a team. Understand? It's a team. Respect that was consistent playing in Japan. Mara coming to Pirates it's a very. There are some players who take time to, as I said, to adapt to a team. You understand? So I think maybe he's getting that groove. Well, let's just hope even next season he can continue, because when he's coming in, we can see that creativity. And what I like now about him, he's not that too stylish when he's playing football these days. Just simple, take the ball and pass. That's what I like. I think the coach did a good thing. When Charlie Paul, they don't need to go to. I must wait for the opponent to come to me, then I pass. No, just take a ball and look for your opponent. After all, we are attacking. They don't need to play stylish football.
Sure.
So these days, play simple football this time.
So what do you say, man, to Orlando Pirates? Is they going back to the CAF Champions League? What do you say?
For players, there isn't much to say because they already saw what's happening in the African football. And what I like, they introduced the young talents. They were regulars. And I think Mfukeng, it's one of the current leading players, young players. For the CAF Awards, I think, because they scored I think 4
goals, 4 assists.
You understand? That's a lot for a young player.
Yeah.
And what I like about that thing, they wouldn't be okay, it's our first time being there. I so wish the only thing that I can say to them, just get a good coach, a coach that is familiar with African football, a coach that can adapt easily with the thing. Because starting a freshman is gonna manipulate things too much. So So Bram, Pirates. Yeah.
Maguso for a CAF Champions League next season. Are you giving them good? They're going back to compete.
I wouldn't say. The only thing I can say the thing depends on the coming coach. Because I believe they can. Mara depending with the coming coach. Have the same philosophy and also understand the players quickly. That's the only thing, because careful, it's one of the fast the approach of it. You can snap the chef is shy for your road. The road is gone. Yeah.
So any recruitment from Pirates, maybe they can stabilize their positions then there. what do you see? Maybe they need to recruit.
So first thing, left back. They need a left back.
Yeah.
Quality one, because I think they are sorted in some position, but the left back they need it like for real, because they can't rely on Uhoto. Uhoto is it's a hard-working player, but Uhoto is aging, and also at some point
you can see that we are very good. He's not a left back.
Yeah, I understand.
In
You
some
can see
big games when he gets good
he's
teams,
a hard worker. That's what I like about him. But they need like a natural left back winger.
Yeah.
Strikers
are not scoring.
Yeah, they need.
Strikers are not scoring.
You understand? They need to recruit by striking. Because like we see, good you have Mabasa, Ratiopan, and Numahopa. But three of them, they have those big games where they score. Sometimes they are off, meaning they need wingers to score for them. There are some games where Paris Ubon, but it's only wingers who are effective, and so they need that position also. We midfield. I can't say much because like these boys, this small boy like Oselepe, Mono Selepe, he came to the game and I like that. We would teach us adapted quickly.
Sure.
Yeah, and also this boy, I think it Tansin. They want to be promoted. Yeah, also man, maybe Prison they can just give him more time because that game we watched against Colin. That time they won 3-0. I'm not sure the team.
3-0.
I'm not sure which team they're playing, man. They won 3-0.
Arrows.
Yeah, I think it was Arrows. Yeah, it was Arrows. Yeah. So from there we saw something on the boy. Good, yeah, he knows 1-2 stuff.
Sure.
So yeah.
And then any competition maybe often we add a winger. Because Salim will be back, Nkota will be there, Mufukeng will be there. Maybe Fungueta, maybe a police, about Jaden Rhodes from Cape Town City. What do you think?
I am not sure because the way Pirates recruiter is very
different from other teams.
Yeah, sure. Because it's just become a means to good. Where did they get this player? The way it's good.
And
so
he comes and then
so I wouldn't say good. They need to because Pirates the way about recruiting a cornerman is very different these days. They just come with this player first. The play adapt. Yeah, I think I wouldn't say quick on the wings and stuff because Pirates always amazed us when it comes to that thing.
Okay, tango. Congratulations to Orlando Pirates, Stellenbosch for going back to the CAF, Stellenbosch for going back to the CAF Confederation Cup, Orlando Pirates for going back to the CAF Champions League, and we hope you make us as South Africans very proud and go back there and compete and put more effort, put more results, and put more grind so that we can raise that South African flag to the highest as high in the African football. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share this Mzansi football. Danko.